Yeah. Right now, man, JR, Earl, Whitehide, it's not working good, man. It's not looking good now. I put the carburetor on. I put the hose back on. I finally got the hose to put back on the carburetor, which was from the air filter box, as I've shown you on the videos. I want y'all to watch the video, because when I started up with the carburetor, what happened looked like the idle screw looked like it needed to be turned, because the RPMs were staying near 1. It wasn't like in the middle between 1 and 2. It was like that the first time I got it Saturday. I finally got it on today with the tube on. And since the idle switch still wasn't doing it, it was revving perfect and everything, but since it wasn't doing that with the idle thing, I finally said, let me go and mess with it. I didn't want to mess with it. I said it on here too, I'm not going to mess with it, but I wind up messing with it. Then when I'm trying to do it, now when I wind up messing with it, I put a little C form inside there, inside the gas tank. And when I rev the thing up after a while, when I cut the thing back on, the RPMs was going all the way up to 5 and 6. 5 all the way up to 6 automatically. Now when I'm turning the screw all the way in, where the point is not even out no more, it wouldn't shut off. When I cut the thing all the way, turn the screw all the way where it's out, it still wouldn't rev down. It was revving so hard. Alright, this is the screw I'm talking about. Everybody gonna be like, yo, what screw are you talking about? You see, there's a screw there. You see this screw right here? Right on here. Right on this steel thing here. You see? Alright. Screw, that's the metal thing that goes around the screw. And you see, that's the point of it. When you move this rubber out the way, the point is right there. Now if I make the point go all the way in, it wasn't stopping the idle. It wasn't making the idle go down. And when I turn it up and I let it out like this, it still wouldn't go down. So it wasn't going down left or right. It's not going down if you turn it towards the left, and it wasn't going down turning to the right. And now I'm watching it as I'm turning it, this screw is either going to go in or it's going to stay out. And it's not doing none of the two. To the point now, I got the engine so fucking hot that smoke started coming out and made the fucking thing overflow from here. So all the smoke started coming from here. And I've been cut up the engine already. I cut up the thing. It wasn't like the thing over here on the meter saying heat, but it was revving mad hard. So I knew after a while I had to chill out. And the fucking thing wound up overflowing. And smoke and everything started coming out. So I don't understand what's going on. First thing first, I can understand. This is why I didn't want to mess with the idle switch. Because the idle screw. Because it's not simple. It looks simple, but it ain't simple. Because if you're just turning it, on my old one, if I would turn it, when I turn it, it would either go higher or lower. But I'm trying to turn it on this one. And I know it's the same thing this is supposed to do also. But the other one had the screw over here. This screw is right there, and when I'm turning it, it's not doing it. And I would figure that's the idle screw, because I don't see nothing there. I would figure that's the idle screw. And then when I'm turning it, it's not cutting the thing off. That's why I didn't want to mess with the idle thing in the first place. Now, the thing revving so high, it's even making my heat, even make the damn, radiator overflow. And now that's crazy. You see that the radiator, the juice from the radiator all over the place. So let me know, man, what can I do? Because the carburetor was working, like I said. I wanted it when I first got it from the place. As soon as I got it, that they already had the idle screw perfect where it's supposed to be set at. And that's why I was just leaving it. But when you leave it, it was shut back off after a while, because the idle part was still only staying between 1 and 0. It wasn't staying between 1 and 2, so it wouldn't stay on. Everything else was working, the revving and everything. Now that I turned the screw, I guess I fucked it up from where it was at, and now I can't even get it back to at least where it was at, and it's just idling mad crazy. Now, I don't think it's because I put the C form in there, because that's what y'all told me to do, and that's what everybody thinks. I know it ain't that. It couldn't be that. But now, I don't want to cut back on the engine now because the shit is so fucking hot. The hoses is mad hot. It looked like I'm about to take the fairing off here and change these hoses. I don't know. But I'm tired of this shit. I'm ready to ride already, man. This shit is starting to piss me off, because to me it was so simple, and I don't understand why this shit didn't just idle back to the correct position. Why I couldn't, from turn it all the way, the screw all the way out or all the way in, it wasn't doing anything to track the idle, the stop. And I don't understand that part. I just don't understand that part right there. And JR, Earl, and Wahide, I really appreciate this input right here, and Big Guy or whatever, because I really need to know, because now the thing leaking from here, when the way it's revving, it can't keep revving like that. When I put my old carburetor in there, it wouldn't even rev. The new one now that's working, it was revving like I said, but the idle thing messed up, and then when I messed around with the idle thing, I thought this was the idle screw, because mine was hanging out over here, over here. This one is over here, I think. That was it. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on now. I was trying to, my battery had died out, because I wanted y'all to hear the thing rev up, revving so high and shit. But now I don't want to cut it back on, because the shit was coming out here. I don't want to make the shit come and smoke out again. So I'm going to have to wait for a while to cool down. So that's what's going on now, man. Hopefully somebody can, I'm going to post this up right now and see if I can't get no input on it. Alright? And then I'm going to come back out here when the shit cool down and start again. Peace.